Welcome back. Twitter shares taking part in the broader tech rally overnight. That's despite uncertainty over its $44 billion takeover deal with Elon Musk. Musk saying it can't go ahead until there's more clarity about fake accounts on the site. In a tweet yesterday, Musk said Twitter's CEO had refused to show proof that less than 5% of accounts on the site were fake. Who better to discuss than Daniel Ives? He's Managing Director of Equity Research at Wedbush Securities, joining us live out of New Jersey. And Dan, first of all, Elon Musk saying this deal cannot go ahead until there's more clarity on the fake accounts / bots issue. Sounds like he's getting cold feet to me. What do you think?
I mean, look, we thought, and we continue to believe this is a scapegoat issue. I mean, I think with the market doing what it's done the last 30 days, 300 billion coming off of Tesla stock. Now, I view it as a scapegoat, a dog ate the homework type excuse, because look, the spam bot issue has been a well-known problem for Twitter. If it's 5%, 7%, 10%, that was no secret that was going to be a big issue that he was ultimately going to need to encounter. The fact that he woke up one day and thought it was an issue, I think it just shows this is really him trying to get out of the deal. We believe right now there's a 60 to 65% chance that he ultimately pays the $1 billion breakup fee and obviously goes stage left. That's the fear of the street.
So does Musk drive a lower price here, or is there more value in actually walking away?
Look, I think at the end of the day, he still does want to get the deal done, but at a lower price. I think the financing was starting to really become an issue, especially the equity financing piece. That was an overhang clearly on Tesla that I think he underestimated. And I think this is really, we've seen Musk antics before, but this has really been a circus show. And I think he ultimately is trying to drive a lower price. I tell you, investors right now are believing this is something with the chances of a 54-20, that's out the window. And now it comes down to, can this be negotiated with the Twitter board behind the scenes? Or ultimately, does he really take the next step and try to walk away from the deal, which ultimately would then get caught up in the courts? The Twitter board back is really against the wall because they know if Musk walks, the stock's below $30. I think right now the street's still assigning about a third probability that Musk stays, drives a lower price, and gets the deal done.
It's interesting because the Twitter board says it plans to enforce this $44 billion agreement, but you're exactly right. There are no other bidders at this point, and Musk is seen as a white knight. More broadly, Dan, if you take a step back, do you think this is good news for Tesla shareholders if Musk does indeed eventually decide to leave Twitter at the altar?
Look, and I think from Twitter's board perspective, I mean, I think that was, first of all, that was the whole issue, is that there's really no other strategic or financial bidders, especially at this valuation. And I think for Tesla stock, it's clearly been a massive overhang, starts to be removed. But let's be clear, man, followed Musk, known him for decades. I mean, this is a black eye for Musk. The way he's handled this, I believe has been unconscionable, especially in the public markets. And it's something where it has left a bit of a stain, even in Tesla stock, being that this has just been a massive frustration. And it's really been a traveling Ringling Brothers circus show in terms of, the perception of the street. And I think for good reason.